Let's get right down to it. Fucking day is it? Tuesday? I don't know. Just keep doodling on this one, I guess. Till something comes to me, I guess. Yeah. Let's find something to listen to. Hopefully this isn't really fucking loud. All right. Let's get down to it. Yeah, I'm really happy with how Genji's redesign turned out. I think it'd be cool if we paint him out as being like, you know, he's this immensely powerful demon when he's, you know, summoning everything. And, you know, he's in his arc, and like when it leads into the sister's arc, it's revealed that he's like a lesser demon and he's not even that powerful in the grand scheme of things. You know, compared to like the higher level elite demons like the sisters or whatnot. Not sure how I want the sisters one to play out just yet, given the way that we've written Genji's. Because I don't want 2 arcs in a row to be like hell invading the earth and there being, you know, mass hysteria everywhere. I mean, I'm fine with mass hysteria being everywhere. I just don't want to do it the exact same way. So I'm thinking on ways that we can differentiate the two. Because part of me kind of wants it to just be the sisters coming to the living realm or whatever. But I don't know. And I definitely want some time to explore Chet and his possible storyline, his arc. Not arc as in like, you know how like Garita or Memler have arcs, but like his character arc. But who knows? He might get an arc to himself if we write it good. I do still want to do Memler's menu. Really want to work on like finalizing character names too, because you know like Chet and Kyle and Tanner, I would like to give them last names just for the sake of letting them have last names, and Memler definitely, you know, we'll need to figure out something better than that. Just for the sake of being more presentable. I had an idea for how I wanted to do Memlers, but I can't remember exactly what I was going to do. I feel like Chet would be the easiest one to make up a name for, because I feel like, you know, that rich white kid, you know, just like the name Chet, I feel like there's no shortage of last names that kind of give that vibe, like a Worthington. That's definitely got like some inbuilt smarm with it. Alright, I don't think I really need to work on this one anymore. I'm gonna prototype some Memler, whatever, the menu. This is my plan for Genji's back tattoo. Probably gonna change it, I'm not sure. I definitely want it to be insects. You know, just to have more moveset applicable stuff. But I don't really like the presentation of this one. But that's my rough idea of it so far. Here's what I was thinking. Fucking select the goddamn pencil. Fuck. This fucking music sucks. How loud is the music? Can you hear it too clearly? Okay. Okay. The fuck? There's a fucking mosquito on my finger or something with my own hair. So I'm trying to capture that vibe that we had in the uh, one kind of rough draft from Memler's menu thing. But I'm trying to make it a little bit more dynamic. I mean, not dynamic's not a good word to use because there's no movement in it, but you know, more interesting, more, you know, because it looked kind of dumb with him just standing next to his picture. But I'm going for a similar kind of feeling. Fuck, it's hot in here. One moment. Uno más. All right. Just thinking like how I want this to be laid out. I don't want it to be a picture frame because I feel like that, if he's a space conqueror, I feel like a picture frame would be a weird thing to have, and like invasion ship or whatnot. Trying to think of something that's not like overt. Maybe. Dude, Memler without facial hair is kind of cursed. Let's fix that. Dude, what a legend. I feel like he's up there with Eric the Green and just kind of like instant recognizability. It's funny to think that he definitely was not always so iconic. There was a time when he looked pretty fucking stupid. Not that he doesn't look just like suitably stupid now, but a lot of our characters have made like some really good glow ups. Like they just like the before and after for a lot of our characters is staggering. Here's what I'm thinking. Hasn't happened yet. Hold on. I'm still thinking it. Like we were saying with Genji yesterday. Started out as dude with mask and underwear. Fuck. Accidentally inverted it. I really want to get around to finalizing some, not even finalizing, just making some designs for the superhero characters. Because I'm really excited, because we talked about doing that on WWE for the longest time, and we never got around to doing it. So I would really like to see how Old AIDS Man and Cancer Man work out. Definitely gonna have to lose those names, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. Fuck. Suppose I do need to do designs for the Peace Lord of the first arc too. I've been considering, because I remember we rewrote Yadaran's character so that he wasn't so much of a jackass. And we're going to have him fight Garida at some point. Hold on. And he gets his shit pushed in by Garida, and Florida Man comes across him. And remember when we initially said that, I posed the idea if it was kind of a Nail and Piccolo situation where he kind of gives Florida Man some of his power to go fight Garida. But now I'm considering we drop the power lend altogether, because we've wrote Florida Man as, you know, he was a big player back in the day, but he left it all behind, kind of thing. And we don't necessarily. It's not necessarily like a big reveal, like, oh, he's just as strong as Garida and just was hiding it this whole time, because we don't necessarily need him to be as strong as Garida, because he fights Garida with 2 other people. So if we just, you know, we bump up Florida Man's innate strength, power level, if you will, and then, you know, just kind of play off the idea that, you know, only through the help of Perfect Specimen and our female character that, you know, they end up beating him in the end. Just to you know, grant further departure from Yadaran, or the kind of Dragon Ball Z allegory. And maybe instead of granting him some power, the Yadaran character just kind of, like, you know, officiates him as a peace lord, like a step in, and maybe Florida Man doesn't officially become Lord Floridius until Meg and Neb show up. I kind of want to change G Fuel Eggs, or I mean, you know, I know we did change G Fuel Eggs' name, but I want to change it a little bit more so it's not. I feel like having 2 characters that are both 3-letter words that sound almost identical is kind of stupid. But we'll think on that later. Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, that's just what I thought, because I just didn't like. I mean, you brought it up when I first posited that that storyline, and I just that's been buzzing in my head ever since, that I didn't like that basically direct comparison to Dragon Ball. So I wanted to change that. Yeah, Meg is pretty stupid. I think I might still incorporate Meg, like kind of build off of the Meg, you know, phonetic, you know, and still have it in his name somewhere, but, you know, just had a few more syllables and other letters in there. Neb, though, he's perfect. He is quite literally peak character design. All these fucking ads, man. I don't know if I had posited to this to you already, but I was considering the idea that maybe Memler was not always the kind of intergalactic warlord. Like we already worked in the idea that he was this, young, strapping version of Memler at some point. But what if he? I was considering that maybe the idea that he was the kind of young, charismatic, leader at one point, and that he was revered and looked up to by all his people. And as time wore on, he just kind of slowly, became, older and let himself kind of go. And in an attempt to kind of recapture that youth of his age, um, he's he's taking on this kind of warlord uh, persona, but he doesn't realize that the more that he does the warlord persona thing, that he's walking further away from his goal, of trying to recapture that youth and that vigor of days long past. Or we can make him, he was always the warlord, and it's just the fact that he's just gotten older and dumpier over time that he's, kind of in denial of. Or maybe he does, face that fact. It's just like he's trying harder and harder to kind of beat the age that's already kind of setting in on him. Fuck. Oh. Well, hold on. Back. Did it automatically save us there? Let's find out. There we go. Alright, we're back. Stop fucking moving it. For fuck's sake. Fine. Christ. So I don't know if you're still there or not, but did you hear any of that I had mentioned about Memler, or am I just broadcasting into the darkness now? So which one do we want to pursue? Do we want to go after the idea that he was always this intergalactic warlord, or maybe the idea that he was at one point the benevolent ruler that kind of turned sour with age? Trying to regain that kind of reverence from and respect from his people, but he's going about it the wrong way. I cannot for the life of me remember what his fucking haircut was the last time I drew young Memler. Where is he? There he is. There's the old bastard. Okay. Remember that. So I guess we're going with the benevolent. Okay. I guess that changes our lore for the Lesnoid people a little bit. Because, can't really be a benevolent leader if you're like a race of barbarians. So, but I don't know, I think that's a good thing, Maybe it's current Memler's rule that has made them a race of barbarians, and that it's not something that was always as it was. Really need to make like a flag or a crest that we can incorporate within the, for Memler himself and as well as the Lesnoid race. Figured I'd say it was actually my I don't know. I feel like that. I feel like that wouldn't. I feel like that would be a more like, you know, the people that they're oppressing would, see them as barbarians. I feel like there would be little reason to broadcast oneself as a barbarian, because, you know, yeah, barbarians are innately powerful, but there are more appealing ways to make yourself seem big than, look at us, we're a bunch of idiots kind of thing. 'Cause I feel like barbarian doesn't really have a positive connotation to it. Um, because I feel like it's more so like, he was the good guy for his people for a long time, and then over time he made, less popular decisions, or maybe there was a few scandals involved, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe he just ran out of gas and just, wasn't able to do as much for his people, and, he kind of realized that he's turning into an old fart, and he's trying to kind of recapture that glory, but he just can't do it like he used to. So he's kind of resorted to this, in order to make my people love me again, I'll make sure that the Lesnoids are a big name throughout the galaxy. So he goes on this big conquest in the name of his people, when he's really just trying to get his groove back. It is kind of a shame that he's a villain and whatnot, because like he is one of the more enjoyable characters. I feel like his Memler Gate. He never quite walked that one off. It was huge scandal. I wonder what Memler Gate was about. It became exposed that the mistake was his son. But I was gonna say that the idea of him being a benevolent leader gone wrong was actually my dad's idea. Because my dad actually loves Memler's character. He wasn't sure what to think of him at first, but as I have been describing this kind of sad tale of him letting himself go, Dad was like, "Oh, he's great." I want to listen to this song. Be atrocity, atrocity. I know you want what's on my mind. I know you want what's deep inside. I know it. Alright. How are we feeling with this so far? He's going to be looking at kind of like a hologram of young him. That's really all I've got. I don't know, it just doesn't... Not sure yet. Not sure yet. I know you want what's on my mind. I know you like what's deep inside. Okay, I guess I'll just... I know you want what's on my mind. I know you like what's deep inside. How are you feeling on it? What do you think? I come. The idea that he's the fuck out of here. That message got cut off or something. I can't see the rest of it. Kill brother, spilling blood across the land. Killing for religion, something I don't understand. Those like me cross the sea, come to foreign lands. Cut off my message. Okay. But I have the master plan. Don't look now to Israel. It might be your homeland. I've got. Looking back at his former self in a literal sense. Yeah, basically. I mean, I always wanted his menu to have both of them. I wanted that to be at the forefront of his character, is that he's, you know, trying to recapture that. But yeah, this is in a more literal sense that he's looking literally at his old self. I feel like it's something that he, is on the forefront of his mind at all times. Is everything he's done or that's his main motivation, is to try and to be that young Memler again. To enslave me. First mistake. Last mistake. By the Alliance. To slay all the giants. Bro. Still waiting for that new Megadeth album, Dave. Whenever you find the time. Not sure if I told you, but Dave Mustaine said they're in like the process of doing like guitar solo work on the album that was supposedly going to come out years ago. I mean, we could still do that with this composition. You know, we could do something like, fuck, come on. Something like this is probably the more artistic takes on our character wallpaper things. At least artistically rendered, that is. So something like this. Fuck, it is so hot. Couldn't move it closer to him. Yeah, because I just didn't want to redraw everything. I might just end up redoing the coloring altogether because I'm not done with the line art. I've just gotten really tired all of a sudden. Which is par for the course for me. Man, I'm just still upset about that fucking computer. What a piece of shit. Wish there was a way to keep shit from artifacting like that whenever I reshape it. I know Photoshop's got tools for that. It's really annoying. I probably won't go for as long today because I'm really tired for some reason. I wish I always had a 2-hour stream in me, but I'm fucking crashing. Alright. I think that might all I have energy for. Might be all I have energy for. No. I don't know why I got so tired. It's just like in the middle of the stream, I just fucking... everything started to shut down. Jesus Christ, that fucking freaks me out every time it happens. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do streams more often. It's just to keep a better inventory and track of all the stuff we do. So, yeah. Hopefully this one will be finished soon. Probably within the next few days. No, that's not what I wanted to do. You better fucking... Oh my god. I fucking hate this app. It's so fucking bad.